Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name's Bobbi. Welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Hey, you guys already know how it is. But if you are new here, please hit the subscribe button down below, or at the end of the video you have an opportunity with the embedded option and the little circle. It's my face. Okay. So subscribe, please, and thank you. And if you like this video, then please leave me a like down below. Leave me a comment down below on how you think I did. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Hey everybody. So today I'm going to do my tutorials a little bit differently. Just a little bit. Okay. Actually, I have something super special for you guys. I am doing a collab with this very cool girl I met here on YouTube. She came across my videos and left me a super nice comment, so I found her on Instagram and I follow her and stuff like that. She does really good work and I vibe with her really well. Like her, personality vibes with mine really good. But her name is Aisha Vander-Molen. I really hope I'm saying that correct. And here on YouTube, that's her name. I'll link everything in the description box below so you guys can go stalk her like you stalk me. Okay. But today we are doing a spring look in collaboration. She's doing a spring look and I'm doing a spring look. Okay. So my spring look has like this light green graphic liner. Everything I'm using is going to be in the 35i Morphe palette. Okay. And I'm gonna try and do my very, very best to explain to you guys what I'm doing, why I'm doing it henceforth. Okay. But you guys don't even know. I'm a little bit crazy. And like when I get into the zone with makeup, I kind of just like, I zone in, and we're gonna ignore my skin. Okay. I'm recovering still from a TCA chemical peel. Don't worry guys, a video is coming on it. But I am going to tell you guys that like, I'm noticing that I'm going for like my acne scarring, I'm going to have to do too, which means my face is going to be immensely lighter than my neck, but it's okay because I'm gonna have baby skin. Okay. It's okay. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. I'm going to do a brow bone highlight shade first, and this is going to come into play because it will help blend out the second shade I go in with a lot easier. So I'm going to use this shade right here, and it's called Imagine. Okay, and it's just like a peachy pink kind of shimmer. Okay. So I'm just gonna take this on my brow bone right here and brush it down just a little bit. Okay, so see, ooh, so shiny. Okay, now I'm going to use this shade right here. It's called Sky High. And if you guys are familiar, you might not be, okay? If you guys are familiar, I am using the JH33 brush to go ahead and set down. This is gonna be my transition shade, my transition color. I'm bringing it pretty far into my inner corner right here, and then bringing it all the way over, okay? Down to about where I would put a wing across like that. So in like a windshield wipery type motion, okay? And this, all right. Okay, now that we have our half circle down really good, swoop swoop, okay, I'm gonna take a drastically smaller brush. I'm gonna take an elf crease brush, and I'm going to take the shade Dreamer, which is this pastel-y neon pink right here. It's coming off weird. It's coming off like a periwinkle on camera, it seems, but it's not. It's like a neon pastel-ish purple. Okay, so crease brush, shade Dreamer, and I'm going to basically go slightly below, okay? And Dreamer is so pretty. Don't you guys think it's so pretty? Okay, so I fucked up a little bit on the shaping. That's fine. We can blend it and it'll be, everything is all good. Okay, so go back to the same JH33 brush and blend. Ooh, bitch. That is cute. Okay. You need more, you add more. You need less, blend away. Okay, because the pastel shades, the matte ones in this palette, I've noticed blend out really good. They're like, poof, be gone, you know? So it works out really well. And it helps out a lot to get the shimmer shades, help out a lot to like poof out the pastel shades or matte shades, if that makes sense. Because I feel like the matte pastel shades have, okay, I feel like the shimmer shades have more glide to it, so it definitely helps blend out the non-shimmer shades. So we're at this stage now. I forget what kind of brush this is, but it's a very little pointy ended like blending brush, and I'm gonna take this shade Arctic Abyss, which is right here, which is a pale gray. And what I'm gonna do now is put it on my outer corner, packing motions at first, because it is like one of those matte pastel shades, and no offense to Morphe, they're not that good with the mattes or the pastels. But that's fine. We're working with it anyways. I love the palette anyways. Sometimes you gotta work with things. Okay, like ain't shit ass people. Ooh, I almost said a bad word. I'm trying to get better at that, like with not cursing on my YouTube channel, but you know what? It's really hard because there's so many idiotic things that happen in the world, and sometimes cursing needs to be done. Anywho, so packing on this gray color, and more of a, not like a cat eye kind of motion, kind of more so in a swoopy motion. We're not taking it out too far because my wing isn't going to be out that far. So I'm just putting it on the outer third of this eye. And now I'm going to put, so now I'm gonna just cut my crease, and I'm using the Colorpop concealer in 00 Fair, which is a white concealer. Okay, and you see how my eye creases whenever I lift it? So I'm going to be putting the white slightly above enough so the color will show for sure. Okay, so I'll just show you guys the finished product because honestly, I have to have it like really close. Okay, so I always blend out the outer corner of my cut crease with my finger because I feel like it gives it more of a blend than with a brush. Okay, so it gives it more of a fade, if you will. Sometimes your fingers work for you better than brushes do, so just keep that in mind. Use what works for you. Of course, you have to have clean hands, and preferably not messed up nail polish, but you know, things happen, okay? I'm a mom, okay? I can't just, like, you know how bitches always like, oh, I'm a mom, I can't do that. Like, bitch. And so I'm going to use this shade called Spellbinding right here. And it's like a lavendery, shimmery purple. And I'm gonna put that all over the white shade. Oh my God, you guys. I love it. I like to pretend that's me, at least when I got makeup on. Anyways, let me turn the thing back down and get back to business. Anyways, so spellbinding, and we're packing this on the whole lid, child, and we're putting it on with a JH42. And the JH42, in my opinion, is like necessary. And if it's not a JH42, say you have something against Jaclyn Hill, or say you have something against Morphe, whatever, you know, a small brush is needed, okay? For small flat packing brush is needed for little detail works, getting close to the cut crease line, things like that, okay? That's why I'm telling you specifically right now, like, do this with this brush, do that with that brush, because it's more advantageous for you to do it that way. Okay, so I'm putting this all over my lid, packed it on with the JH, whatever number it is I just said, and then I'm going to take the same brush, same color Arctic Abyss, which is that grayish color that I use on my outer corner, and we're gonna pack at first, packing to get the color payoff back. Because like I said, the eyeshadows aren't exactly there, but you know, we're working with them. We're working with it. It's, you know, kind of like when you get a building nigga or something, like you got to build it up. You got to work with it a little bit to get it to where you want it to be. Let me quit being mean. Anywho, because I know that's real life for some people. Yes, it is. Anyways, so, oh fuck, it's getting a little bit patchy on the outer corner, and I hate that, but I'm working with it still. Okay. And now I'm gonna go back to the little e.l.f. crease brush that I had, that I put the shade Dreamer on with, the neon purple shade. I'm gonna take this and I'm going to blend this color Arctic Abyss. I'm gonna blend this color Spellbinding. Yeah, I'm doing Spellbinding. I'm doing Arctic Abyss. They're both getting blended together, blended down with this e.l.f. crease brush. Okay? And in the end, you'll be happy you did all this blending, okay? And I'm going back to the JH42, which is the color I put Spellbinding on with. And we're, you know, just going back and forth with this one and this one to make sure that this is blended for sure. this is going to be seen, this little window right here. So we need to make sure indefinitely that it's nice and blended. It looks good, okay? Because the crease area, the cut crease area, it's going to be covered up. But this area right here, it's not going to be. So we need to make sure that it's 120% perfect. So that part is done. Now I'm going to take a JH39 brush and I'm going to put it in this color Rosy Haze right here. And it's a pressed glitter, I believe. Or a high, fuck, I don't know. I don't know what kind of, whatever. It's really hard in the pan. Like I try to swirl it with my finger, it won't. It's kind of developed like a film on top of it, if you will. So it won't come off with my finger anymore. But what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to just tap it all over the spell binding. And guys, if you could see in person how much like glitter just got like, I hope you can see that, like the glitter of it all. Okay, so now that we're done with that part, I'm going to do my lower lash line. So I'm going to use the NYX Faux Whites eyeliner in Lavender Blush, and it's kind of just a whitey, it's kind of a white-ish purple. And I'm going to stick that just on my lower lash line and my waterline right here. And the only reason I'm doing this is so that the shade that I go in with on top of it pops. So that's that shade. And I don't know what brush this is. I'm so sorry. It came in my Ipsy Glam bag, I believe. So if you know what it is, please comment down below so that the other people can know what it is. And I am going to use the shade Soar right here, which is this beautiful shimmery orange. And it comes off kind of pink on my skin tone. Maybe, ooh. Maybe it's because my skin tone's a little bit has a red undertone, but I'm just going to pack it on top. Blend, blend, blend. All the way to the outer corner where we blended down our first shade, Sky High. Blend it into Sky High all the way out here, okay? I hope this is helpful and I hope you guys like this tutorial, the talk through of it all. And I hope I'm explaining myself decently to where you guys understand. I'm pretty sure you guys aren't idiots, so I'm sure you can get it. It's just makeup. It's not rocket science, but then again, I'm pretty sure rocket science couldn't do this. You know, a rocket scientist, can you? No. Let me quit being childish. Okay. Okay. So there's that. Now, I'm going to go in. Okay, I'm gonna take this little bitty brush. It came in a giant Wish bundle I got a long time ago. It doesn't have a name. They're nameless, but it's a little bitty packing brush. It's very, very similar to the e.l.f. crease brush. In fact, here's the e.l.f. crease brush, and here is that other brush. See, they're very, very similar. okay? Except this one is green handled, okay? And I'm going to take the shade, okay, so I'm going to take the shades Mystical and Dazed, and mostly Dazed, a little bit of Mystical on my packing brush, or on my little brush right here, and I'm going to put that as my inner corner shade. Because I want a green shimmery inner corner. Okay, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there. Now I'm going to take the same Colorpop concealer, shade 00 Fair. Child, this is a white concealer. So I'm gonna take the white concealer, and this is just like a no-name artist brush. Wait, no, it's a Dowler Ronnie 2/0. So it's a very, very little detailer brush. And I believe I bought these, this is like a nail or an artist brush, a crafting brush, but I'm using it for makeup like I have always done. So I'm going to take, and it has a very little, very, very little, very, very miniature. See, it's not even as big as the band on my ring. And I'm gonna take this, and first, with a very steady hand, so anchor your hand with your pinky right here if you have a problem with shaky hands, and if you need to, you can use your ring finger as well, but you won't have as much mobility as if you were to take it off, okay? But as I'm going to be working here, I can't talk through this, okay? So just watch me do this. Okay, so there's the line situation. So I'm gonna clean it up and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've cleaned up my eyeliner, now that I've cleaned it up, okay, I'm going to take the little green brush again with a combination of both eyeshadows again, both Mystical, both Dazed, and I'm going to basically stamp it on top of the white eyeliner. Okay, so this is the look with it stamped on there. Once again, I do need to clean up the area right here because it shows on the lighter color. The green and the purple aren't as sharp as they could be, so I'm gonna fix that. Taking the little bitty JH42 brush with a little bit more of spellbinding on it because this brush is more precise. Okay, so taking it super close, super flat, and it was that easy. I'm going to, with all the strengthening up that I'm gonna do, you guys are gonna see it right here. I'm going to strengthen up most of the colors right here on the inside of the wing. A little bit of green has fallen onto this gray color. That's fine. Just strengthen it up. And now I'm going to take a Makeup Geek eyeliner in the shade Black. and I got it from Target. You don't have to order Makeup Geek stuff online. They got it in Targets now, child. Okay, so I'm gonna put it just on my tight line it, upper tight lining, okay? Only upper. All right. And if your eyes are watering like mine, dry them off a little bit. Now I'm going to go off camera, curl my lashes, put on some mascara, do my makeup, my full face of makeup, and I'll show you guys the finished look here in just a second. Okay guys, so this is the finished look here. Very springy, honey. Very. Okay, very pastel. I'm expecting an Easter bunny to come from around this background at any second. But thank you guys so much for watching. Aisha's information will be linked down below, her Instagram and her YouTube channel. Also, so will mine. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my videos with all your friends. That way everybody can see cute looks like this, so you guys can get together with your friends like I did with Aisha, and you guys can always do makeup together. If you're in quarantine, do makeup together. If you guys, you know, are bored on a Saturday night but you don't have dates, do makeup together. Spa time, whatever, you know. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.